I would like to state categorically that Kenya Pipeline Company does not condone corruption. In the recent past, we've seen allegations in the media stating that Kenya Pipeline has lost 70 billion. As said today, that figure has moved to 95 billion Kenya shillings of taxpayers' money. We find these allegations quite inaccurate, astonishing, maliciously calculated to injure KPC as a responsive organization that is currently fulfilling its mandate to the Kenyan people. Just imagine Kenya shillings, 95 billion shillings. Our turnover in a year averages Kenya shillings 28 billion. So 95 billion shillings, we are talking about turnover of 4 years. Our average profit before tax for the last 10 years has been Kenya shillings 10 billion. So 95 billion shillings is 10 years of this company profit before tax. That means you don't pay any salaries, you don't pay any power bills. It's huge. It's a huge amount of money. It's basically equivalent to almost 4 Thika highway. So this story is quite malicious and it is intended to damage the reputation of this great company.
Operation due to the presence of water that is normal and internationally recognized in any pipeline operations, such that even the threshold of 0.25%, which I found in the TSA, is actually based on international standards. Just to correct that misconception, the 0.25% is not a target. It is an upper limit that has been determined by the way pipelines operate world over. So that what KPC has constantly been doing is striving to streamline its operations and procedures to ensure that, one, we do not even reach that limit of 0.25%, but actually progressively bring down that those pipeline losses as has been demonstrated. So to answer your question, no, there is no point at which KPC plays within the 0.25% losses to justify any thefts of product. We are actually doing everything that we can, as the MD had explained, to automate our systems and procedures to ensure that even the 0.1 loss that has been brought down comes down even further. So yes, 0.25 is actually a contractual agreement between KPCs and the OMCs.
We are open to any scrutiny. We're a public entity. This is your money. This is taxpayers' money. And it's really key. One word of caution I'd like to pose to you. Before you write a sensational headline in a national newspaper without any reference whatsoever to the company spokesman, who is the accounting officer, is very, very unfortunate. And I would not like to see this happen to any other CEO in this country. It's always fair to give someone a fair chance to respond to any allegation. Because 95 billion shillings is not pocket change. As I said, 95 billion shillings is actually our profits for the last 10 years. I don't know whether you guys are understanding how much 95 billion is. It's a lot of money. It's huge. It's humongous. I cannot summarize. This is witch hunt. This is unprofessional, if you ask me. And if you are going to write any story, please reach out to the person or the company in question. Let them give you the side of the story. For me, that's a basic 101 rule in journalism. Get the side of the story before you publish. Because you owe the due care to Kenyans to give a fair story.